Peace and greetings to all of my family out there watching. Today's topic is about the power of consistency. Because if any of y'all have noticed, it's not so much about the choices that you make in life that will affect the trajectory of your life, but it's more so about the choices that you make consistently. Now, granted, some choices that you make one time can absolutely have immediate effects to one end or another, positive or negative. But to speak generally about how creation works in this physical realm, it 8 times out of 10 takes consistent a consistent choice made over and over. A choice made consistently, meaning over and over again, to render a result. And later on, I'm gonna touch on how this works in your favor. But for right now, that's what we need to know. That's the groundwork. That's the groundwork for what we're talking about, right? So, to use an example, we all know that if you've ever been on a fitness journey and you have a goal for where you want to take your body, whether it is, I'll use an example for any of you guys out there. If you're either bulking or cutting your body, when you make that choice from within, saying, I want to bulk, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start. Once you make that choice to bulk, you have to keep making that choice over and over again, right? You can't make the choice one time and then expect a miraculous result. You have to continue to align with that end result by eating a caloric what do they say, a caloric, you have to be above in your calories is basically what I'm saying. You have to eat right according to your goal. You have to exercise in a progressive overload. You have to make sure that you're sleeping in the best possible sleep schedule that you can maintain. You have to make sure that you get your water intake in. If you feel guided to take creatine to help your body, hold that water and build that muscle a little bit faster, then you have to keep making these choices in alignment with the ultimate choice you have made to bulk over and over again. You can't just say, okay, I want to bulk, I want to build this muscle, and go to the gym one time or do your home workout one time and wake up the next day and throw your hands up because you haven't gotten a result yet. Any of y'all out here who have been on your fitness journey for a while, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a choice that has to be made over and over and over again, and that is called alignment. When you continue to make a choice over and over again, you are aligning with a certain reality and therefore a certain experience of yourself and your own personal reality, using the gift of free will that God has given us. And that is the power of consistency in a nutshell. Another example is if you set out to cook a delicious meal for dinner or breakfast, you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna make a choice to make a banging chicken Alfredo and that's it. You won't magically be beamed to the timeline where you've completed this dish. You're gonna make the choice initially. I'm gonna make a chicken Alfredo, right? And then you will be from there you'll be intuitively guided to gather all of the ingredients it takes and to go through all of the steps in the process of the Alfredo recipe until it's done. And you guys haven't been noticing it all along, but from start to finish, from boiling the noodles to washing the chicken, seasoning the chicken, pan searing it, and everything between A and Z. You have been consistently making the choice over and over to go through with this Alfredo dish. Same thing with the working out example. You have to make the choice over and over, however long that it takes. Because in this realm, you have a relationship with time that's measurable, you know? Some things, like I said at the beginning, there are definitely some choices that you can make out there that will bring you the result, whether it's positive or negative, the first time you do it. But that's very rare. That's very rare, y'all. And you, right now, we're talking about the power that you have of consistency, to wield the power of consistency in your favor to create whatever end result that you want. And some things are going to take a lot longer than others, but it's not your job to be concerned with that. All you need to know intuitively and know within yourself all along is that the more that you stay consistent and keep making this choice towards your desires over and over again, it shall unfold, and it shall be whatever it is that you are intending for it to be. And this expands out into all realms of your physical reality, because even with the law of vibration, the law of frequency, the law of action, all of this is based off consistency in this realm. So in order, if say another example is affirmations. Guys, if you've been experiencing, you know, not so satisfactory results with affirmations, a lot of y'all, it is because you have quit too early. You said your affirmations for a week straight, right? And you haven't been getting no results. Well, that's because for you, this is going to take longer than a week. You have to keep making that choice, saying those I am affirmations, saying those affirmations that are in alignment with your desired state and your intended reality. You got to keep making that choice consistently over and over and over again until it happens. It shouldn't, you should just know that this time lag, it works in your favor, because that way a lot of the things that because this reality is based off your vibration and the choices that you make in thought, word, and deed. You have to know that that time lag serves you, so that if you are making choices in your thought, word, and deed, and in your overall energy that you're putting out, that is not in alignment with who you truly are and who you truly choose to be, those things aren't going to manifest in your physical reality immediately. You know, that's a gift. But on the flip side of that, you can know and be rest assured that using this same principle, if I keep making choices over and over again that are in alignment with what I choose to, who I choose to be, and what I choose to see, I am going to get results. No matter how long or short it takes, I am going to get the results. All you need to do is focus on the action. All you need to do is focus on that which is in alignment with your desired outcome, and you will be successful. So don't get discouraged if you have been at a certain thing for a very long time, but if you know in your heart that it's right for you and it resonates with who you really are, then keep pursuing it. keep making the choice consistently over and over and over again, and you will render that outcome that you're seeking. You just have to stay consistent, and it'll come to pass. Thank y'all for tuning in. I got some more topics to talk with y'all about, and these ones that I've already put out, I will be elaborating on them, and I love to talk about it with you guys. So just comment your thoughts, and we can have a chat in the comments. And once I get my subscribers up, I will be going live so that we can have discussions in the chat. And I'm just going to be expanding, y'all. So this YouTube journey that I'm on is another example for all of y'all watching out there. If you go click on my page right now, I have about 4 videos uploaded, and each of them have views that are under 20, right? But I know that I have a voice that needs to be heard, and I have wisdom and insight that other people out there can resonate with and benefit from. So guess what? I'm going to stay consistent with posting on this channel, like I told y'all in my first video, because I know that I don't give a fuck how long or short it takes. I'm not going to pay attention to that. I just know that this path is right for me, and guess what? I'm going to stay consistent with it, with no ceiling. I don't have a goal to hit 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 100,000, a million. I'm going to do it because I'm being guided to do this, and I feel like y'all out there can benefit from it. It's my heart is telling me it's the right thing to do. So I'm going to stay consistent in creating. And gradually, no matter how gradual, sometimes, I can do a video, and I can do one video after I've made 50 already, and that one video can pop. The very next video that I make after this one can get 1 million views. I don't know. But I'm going to take that blind faith action. I'm going to take action in alignment with the success that I intend to create, because this channel is a success, and it's only a success because I'm sharing this value with you guys. So thank you, and until next time, y'all be good.